All right, children, gather around. I'm going to tell you the story about WSN and how they saved Christmas. 'Twas the month before Christmas, and all through the office, management was meeting, all concerned about profits. The techs at their stations were designing away, hoping at least one project would be completed today. The surveyors were gone, they'd left hours ago, pounding pipes through the frost and collecting topo. The engineers were yawning, their energy fleeting, preparing for one more long, frustrating meeting. And me with my spreadsheets in their various stages had just dug in to calculate bonuses and raises. From out in the foyer there arose such a ruckus, I sprang from my desk to see what emergency had struck us. Flew down the hallway and flung open the door, fell on the carpet, ripped my pants on the door. No one even noticed my minor contusion. The new job being discussed was causing confusion. A call had come in to a young engineer, an urgent plea for help from Santa's reindeer. Seems a natural disaster involving a tectonic plate had left the North Pole in a miserable state. It's all been destroyed, Santa's wonderful creation. We need heat, we need light, we need refrigeration. And our wastewater system is another huge woe. Have you ever dealt with elves that have no place to go? And our workshop's been leveled, it's a smoldering heap, with only 90% of our production complete. With millions of deliveries to our staff being trusted, we can't afford any delays or our reputation's busted. We've heard of your firm, your reputation grows. You perform under pressure and allow paving when it snows. We need to start right away and get operational again, and can think of no better partner than WSN. Now contractors and builders, they're easy to find. They all believe in Santa, they're somewhat behind. But designers think they're savvy. They're harder to convince. To them, this whole Santa thing makes no logical sense. So please can you help us? We're in dire distress. Without detailed designs, we'll end up with a mess. We can't promise compensation or a big bonus for you. We hope you'll understand it's the right thing to do. The office manager proclaimed, you bet we can comply if you're willing to wait until the 4th of July. I jumped in and exclaimed, have you lost all your senses? Without our immediate help, the kids won't get the presents. So we contacted marketing to review the potential and discovered to be in marketing, belief in Santa is essential. We got design teams together and called in all the staff, but of course it was hunting season and only rounded up half. On survey, on civil, on mechanical and electrical, bring on environmental, and don't forget architectural. Off to the North Pole, our surveyors flew in a tangle. It's really not that much farther than the northwest angle. When survey was complete, the background was done, and their technical staff hit design at full run. They worked day and night, which to some may seem strange. In all actuality, it was not that much of a change. And permits were no problem. Hard to believe, but it's true. Seems agency personnel live in a fantasy world too. And our plans were delivered with minutes to spare, and construction forces then took off on a tear. To make a long story short, the designs all got done, and construction was complete for the Christmas Eve run. All the politicians took credit and accepted the praises, and the reindeer and elves all got big raises. If contractors were compensated, it's not totally clear, but they all had new equipment at the start of next year. When the story hit the papers, there was no mention of us, but we know in our hearts we helped save Christmas. And not being mentioned is normal, it's nothing that's new. We just keep working hard at whatever we do. But hopefully our teams were adequately rewarded with the raises and bonus they all were awarded. So depending on your outlook, this may or may not be true. and is susceptible to your viewpoint on the right thing to do. But in conclusion, I will tell you, I hope my message is clear. We appreciate all your efforts, and thanks for another great year.
Wow, Grandpa, what happened to the elf?
What a great story, Grandpa.
That
Can
was-
we read it again? Can we read it again?
That was
huh,
good.
Grandpa?
Yeah, it's good.
What'd you think, Tex?
Razor?
When I grew up, I want to work at WSN. They save Christmases.
That's
Right?
what I wished for Christmas.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay.